Cheers, everyone. It's a beautiful day to view houses. How's everybody out there doing today? Is your cup full of happiness? Certainly hope it is wherever you are. Cheers to all of you. Hope you're having a sunshiny day, even if it's raining. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community, because this is where we venture through state to state, through town to town, to see how much house, cabin, and acreage we can get for our money. And today we're moving into another beautiful state of interest, looking at some fine houses like this one right here. This is sitting on 6 acres of land with a detached garage, and it's $84,500. And then this house here, cute little single family ranch on a 7,800 square foot lot for $60,000. And then this house here, nope, you're not seeing double, but it's similar, same size lot, but it's $55,000. So we're gonna check out some descriptions and details on these properties while we move into the beautiful state today of North Carolina. So for those of you wanting to move to North Carolina, you're going to be living with around 10.7 million people. And for the real estate tax rate, it is 0.70%, which is coming in lower than the national average at 0.99. And when I checked the weather in North Carolina today, the Weather Channel tells us that it's in the high 80s, low 90s in North Carolina, and they may get some rain today. So we're going to begin right here in Oxford, North Carolina. This property, I should say, the land, is for any of you looking for 5 acres in North Carolina. And this one is in Oxford, 27565. The house was built in 1935, but we're looking at this because you may get the well, the septic, the utilities, the house, the parcel, and maybe a complete tear down, but until you're there to look at it in person, you can always have home inspections, find out what's going on with it. So here in Oxford, North Carolina, we are Granville County. So here we are on the map. So we are west of Henderson, we're below Lewis, and when we scroll out on the map, we are above Durham and above Raleigh. And then over here, of course, is the coast of North Carolina. And Greensboro is down here to the southwest. So we are really close to Henderson, and we're at 4764 Old NC 75, Oxford, North Carolina. So let's see what we're getting. The house was built in 1935, and it definitely looks like it's seen better days. It's a little rough around the edges, but we're looking at the parcel here and the possibility of salvaging some materials, having a farm, building a new home, whatever you may need on 5 acres in sunny North Carolina. So it does have a metal roof, front porch there. Looks like it's a brick foundation. That could be maybe the well house. Beautiful parcel. Great place to raise some kids, raise some animals. Grab your ducks, grab your chickens, gather those eggs every day. And the duck eggs have a lot of alkaline that's really good for us, you guys. Just an FYI. This is a really pretty piece of coffee's kicking in. A really pretty piece of property. As far as the land and the green space, it'd be great if the well and septic are all intact, because it's hard pressed to find 5 acres of land in many states for $55,000 right now. And this is very, very pretty. Very nice setting. There's nobody around. Good size house. It's probably more than 1,200 square feet of space. Be nice to see what the inside looks like. Okay, so here we're moving on to the drone view. Look at this. There's nobody around but trees and wildlife. Look at that open field too. This is sweet. 5 acres of land in Oxford, North Carolina. Beautiful. This is a great opportunity for somebody, you guys. I'd be wanting to look at that myself if I were in that neck of the woods right now. 4764 Old NC 75 Oxford. It's been on the market for 50 days. And it does say here, highly desired Oxford area, offers a new owner a blank canvas to create your dream. Open fields make it easy to envision a future home site. And remember that there's also the rural agricultural loans out there, and it could qualify, you never know. And you also have an abundant wildlife in this location as well, and country quiet living. And that's Oxford, North Carolina. And for history, it was just listed, so there could be some serious longevity with homeownership. Maybe something happened to the owner. It's been sitting vacant for a while. The house is 89 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate is 0.70% in North Carolina. Wow. Okay, so moving into Roanoke Rapids now. This is a single family ranch for $84,500, just shy of an acre. And the house is 1,208 square feet. And Roanoke Rapids on the map is in Halifax County. So here we are, northern North Carolina, near the Virginia line here. And look how close we are to that coast. So we are above Greensboro, above Durham and Raleigh, and we are to the northeast of Henderson. So we're 225 James Edward Road. And this is a 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath house built in 1940. What are we getting? This looks really pretty. Looks like it's vinyl sided. There's our American flag blowing in the North Carolina breeze. Cheers to that, you guys. Do have some landscaping around the front there, but not much for any other landscaping, which is nice for low maintenance. Looks like it's on a concrete block foundation. Looks well maintained on the outside. Shingle roof, shutters around the windows. Nice covered entry there. Does have a detached garage. So we're just shy of an acre. Looks like it sits off the road a little ways. Yeah, nice and clean. 1,208 square feet, and there's our garage. Sits way off the road. That's nice. If you wanted to use that for a little outbuilding, you totally could. Better to have a garage than not, right? There's our side view. A lot of parking spaces. So here we're moving into the powder room. So you want to check that subfloor there, but if you want to salvage some materials, you can totally salvage that pedestal sink. Looks like it's going to need some vinyl flooring. The wainscoting is nice. Tilt your head, notice the hardwood floor in that room there. Then we have popcorn ceiling seams, and then this would be maybe the living area, and that looks like it could be hardwood floor. And when we're there in person, we get down to the fine details. You can also have home inspections and base your offer on the results and the condition, and find out how long these homes have been sitting vacant. So there's a bedroom. Now we could refinish the floors with that floor sander. Does have a closet. So here we are moving into another area of the house. It looks like this is right behind the kitchen. So depending on the configuration when you're in there, we might be able to remove this wall and really open this space up. If it needs a header, we could totally put a header in there, solidify the structure a little bit. So here we're moving into maybe the dining area. Looks elongated. But again, when they're in person, you can find out if this could all be opened up. That might be laminate flooring. Could be hardwood though. So here we're moving into the second bathroom. So we could renovate that powder room and use this bathroom. Nothing wrong with this. Might need a little cleanup. But we have a tub and shower combination. Nice linen storage. Medicine cabinet. Another sink there. Doors could use some scrubbing. So here's another bedroom, more than likely. Yeah, look at that door. Wow, that is some filth. But we have to just look past that kind of stuff when we're looking at these lower priced houses. We can't expect them to be all new and shiny, which is totally fine for many of us who are not afraid to roll up our sleeves and get our hands a little dirty, right? Can't be afraid of a just a little bit of effort. Okay, so there's another closet, another bedroom there. Totally paint the walls also. Paint is not the most expensive tool in the box, that's for sure. And it really speaks volumes when you repaint rooms, really modernizes them and just gives them a fresh, just freshens them up. Really easy. Look at the kitchen. Wow, good sized kitchen. Wow, so we have plenty of room for a table and chairs, white cabinets with black hardware, does have a window above that sink, does have a dishwasher there. We're missing the range, but there is a range hood. Big kitchen, but that looks like it's a vinyl floor. Lots we could do with this space. If you didn't want this cabinet and counter here, maybe we could take this out and this one out over on this side and put in a nice big chunky island with counter height chairs. Or leave it the way it is. Everybody's different. So there's our hallway to find the bedrooms and bathroom. 1,208 square feet, $84,500, just shy of an acre. And there's another view of the rear side. Not a bad property right there. And this one is in Roanoke Rapids at 225 James Edward Road. And it's been on the market 11 days, built in 1940. And it says charming 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath house, secluded lot just outside the city limits. And you also have the eat-in kitchen, the back porch, and a nice area for the detached garage, plenty of gardening space. And let's see here for history. This was sold in 2005 for $49,000. Then they listed it in 2016 for $89,900. It sold in 2016 in July, just a few months later, for $60,000. And now, 8 years later, they're listing it for $84,500. The house is 84 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate is 0.70% in North Carolina. And that's Roanoke Rapids. Okay, moving down to, gotta move to this one. This one is in Henderson, North Carolina. So we're not far from where we were in the Roanoke Rapids area. So we are in Henderson, North Carolina 27536. So when we look at Henderson on the map, we are in Vance County right here. So here's Henderson and here's Oxford, where that first 5-acre property was. So we scroll out on the map, here's Roanoke Rapids. So we're to the southwest of Roanoke, and we're above Durham, above Raleigh, and above Greensboro. So we are again in northern North Carolina, and this is at 1405 Parham Street. $60,000 single family ranch with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 846 square feet. And this house was built in 1966. So let's see what we're getting. Cute little single ranch, shingle roof, nice little covered entry, 4 windows right across the front, concrete block foundation. Might want to plant some hedges or put up a white picket fence to separate you from the road there. Does have the parking. Here's our backyard. 7,800 square foot lot, so it's not a lot of maintenance for yard work. So here we're moving into the kitchen. So it does have vinyl flooring. There's a little side door, upper and lower cabinets, 2 windows above the double sink. Looks like an electric range. We could salvage cabinets. If you want to renovate this some or just clean it up and call it your own. So there's your water heater in the corner there. $60,000, Henderson, North Carolina. So there's hardwood floors. Nice ceiling, looks very clean. And I believe that somebody could move right in here and call this their own, you guys. $60,000 with a 7,800 square foot lot, the well, the septic, the utilities, the parcel, and the house. Nice white, clean color palette on the inside. You could always change that if you like. Now we're moving into the bathroom. Looks like it's gonna need maybe a commode lid, possibly. Unless it's there and they just didn't put it down. Okay, so we do have the window there. Does have a tub. Not sure if there's a shower. But when you're there in person, you can get down to the fine details. But this does not look horrible by any means. Cute little house right there for somebody. And this is in Henderson, North Carolina. So this is at 1405 Parham Street. It's been on the market 1 day as I post this video. Built in 1966. 2-bedroom, 1-bath home in the heart of Henderson. Ideal property for a first-time home buyer or if you're looking for an investment. Private backyard, conveniently located to shopping and your local amenities. And then we look at the history on this one. It was just listed. The house is 58 years old. Let's get a street view of this one. There we are. Not a bad little neighborhood right here. You could walk around, drive around different times of the day, do some research on these areas that you're not familiar with. That house right there might be up for the scoop too. Who knows? Here we are in a nice little neighborhood of Henderson, North Carolina. $60,000. So now we're moving into this one. This one is in the same neck of the woods, 1 street over. This one is $55,000 at 1410 2nd Street in Henderson. 806 square feet, same size lot, 7,840 square foot lot, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. What are we getting? So you could buy one and live in another. Why not? If you want to live in Henderson, 2 houses below $120,000 with the wells, the septic, the utilities. Live in one and rent out the other. Make yourself some return on that investment. So this is really cute too. So it's very similar. 4 windows across the bottom. You've got your covered front entry, the shingle roof. Very similar kitchen. The other one might be in a little bit better shape, but we're getting a lot of white cabinets. 4 windows above the double sink. Looks like there's some vinyl flooring. This one might need a little more attention. There's our kitchen. But we're looking at $55,000, and you may negotiate the price with the seller. You could possibly get it for even less. You never know until that offer is presented in front of the seller. Hardwood floors. White color palette on the inside. Needs some scrubbing, needs some cleanup. But as I prepare for these episodes and I view houses to choose which ones to put in these episodes, it's amazing what I see. So this to me is nothing. I mean, this is not bad. We just can't be afraid to get our hands dirty. Some houses out there have a lot of potential, and there are so many out there that are vacant and dilapidated that we could salvage materials and house our veterans and our homeless population. And this is just one example of a low price, high potential house looking for some love. So there's our bathroom. Does need some attention, but we do have the window, the tub, the commode, and then there's another view of the outside. Cute little place. So let's get some details. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty similar to the previous one. $55,000, Henderson, North Carolina. Been on the market a day. Built in 1962. Same thing, 2-bedroom, 1-bath home with a large kitchen in the heart of Henderson. Great for the first-time home buyer. And just listed also. And this house was built in 1962, and the other one was built in 1966. So this one is just 4 years older, $55,000. Let's look at the street view. Here we are. Not bad. Does have a little driveway there. You could put up a little hedgerow or a little white picket fence. You can modify it some or leave it the way it is, clean it up and call it your own. We're in a neighborhood. We can find out about the area and drive around at different times of the day. It's $55,000. Henderson, sweet. Okay, now we're moving into Rich Square, North Carolina for 6 acres of land, you guys. And when we look at Rich Square on the map, we are in Northampton County right here. And we are in Rich Square to the south of Woodland. So we are right above, we are below Roanoke Rapids and to the west of Ahoskie. And look at, we are not too terribly far from that coast, maybe 80 miles. We're above Raleigh, and we are above Durham, and we're above Scotland Neck. Okay, so this is at 2861 US Highway 258, 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, 6 acres of land, built in 1959. What are we getting? 84.5. Love this. Looks like a little block house, which I happen to love. So there, look at that. We're getting an outbuilding. We're getting a 2-car detached garage, a long driveway, and 6 acres of land in North Carolina under $85,000. Shingle roof. This is super cute. Dark green awnings over the windows, a couple of entrances, nice little sidewalk to get us up to the entrance. We do have some neighbors. So here's our beautiful color, light bright classic interior space with hardwood floors. Clean. Looks like we could move right in here. Start a farm, raise some kids, raise some animals, raise some dogs. Beautiful kitchen, nothing wrong with that. Vinyl flooring. We do have the vintage countertop there that we're familiar with from the 50s. Double window above the cabinets. Nice enclosed porch. Screen porch, perfect place for our North Carolina coffee and conversation, you guys. And 6 acres, plenty of room for our barbecue pit, because I don't mind coming to North Carolina. I might find myself there one day, as a matter of fact. I happen to love North Carolina. Wilmington and Wrightsville Beach, gorgeous. Very similar footprint as St. Augustine, Florida, but just gorgeous area. So here's our detached garage, same roof, shingle roof. Could use that for many things. And then besides a garage. And then here's our little concrete block building. That looks like it's in good shape. Yeah, totally. Could do a lot with this. 6 acres. There's another view of that kitchen. Some of you may say, this girl's crazy. This is old. It holds a lot of potential. I happen to like these older houses. This looks very structurally sound. But again, you have home inspections. Find out if there's any issues at all. Find out how long it's been vacant. Same with any other house, but this holds a lot of potential. And we're looking at the well, the septic, the parcel, the utility. $84,500. There's our bathroom, vintage. Looks like the vanity's updated. That tub is very clean. Nothing wrong with this. Okay, so here is maybe a bedroom, baseboard heat. That looks like it's on the back side of the house because we see our little outbuilding. So you could wake up in the morning and say hello to your chickens. Beautiful hardwood floors. And a home inspection will let us know if that fireplace is in working order. Very pretty house. I love the classic white interior space. Timeless. There's another bedroom. It's probably a closet there. And here's another view of the outside. This is a very pretty house, and I love these block builds. Nothing wrong with this, you guys. That's really cute. Okay, so this is at 2861 US Highway 258, Rich Square, North Carolina 27869, 6-acre lot built in 1959, detached garage, outbuilding. And then it says here, interested in a first-time buy or an investment property. What about some acreage? Check out this property on 6 acres of land. And you have 2 exterior storage buildings that can be used for your farm or garage. And the possibilities are endless. So when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed, so somebody's probably owned this for a very long time also. It's 65 years old, and again, the real estate tax rate is 0.70%. So let's look at our street view. So yeah, here we are. We're in a neighborhood, but we do have 6 beautiful acres right here. The road might be a little bit busy. Now there's another property we could probably scoop up for next to nothing. Yeah, I'd put in a nice post and rail fence or a white picket fence, chain link, whatever you want, and just kind of privatize that a little bit and utilize the 6 acres of land. That's a cute house for somebody. $84,500 right there, you guys. So this is Rich Square, or we can get 2 houses here, one for $55,000 or one for $60,000 in Henderson. Or if you want a single family ranch, Roanoke Rapids, or if you want a fixer on 5 acres, you want to build your own house, Oxford, North Carolina would be the place to be. Wherever you guys are today, hope you're having a fabulous day. It's always good to be with you. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome to subscribe, and you may want to hit that notification bell because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. So until the next state of interest, you guys, please stay safe, stay aware, and definitely stay tuned. Great to see you. Cheers.